Hi everyone, today I'll be critiquing a wire sculpture I created of a turtle, and I'll be using the 4 tools of artist critique. First, the description of this piece. It's made entirely from dark wire. I shaped it into a 3-dimensional turtle and focused on kind of the rounded shell, a shorter tail, the 4 limbs, and a head. The wire loops and overlaps create an open stretch-like form, so it's not tightly wound or overly precise. I wanted to leave space and kind of let the lines feel free. But now for the analysis, the main element at play here is line. I used a combination of curved and angular lines to build structure and texture. The shell kind of features repeated arches and kind of crisscross lines that add rhythm, while the limbs and tail are more expressive and kind of more asymmetrical. There's just a playful energy in the way the lines move, which kind of helps balance the form while keeping it dynamic. For interpretation, to me, this turtle kind of represents patience, strength, and a bit of personality. I wanted it to feel alive, like it's in motion or on a sort of journey. The openness in the wire reflects vulnerability, while the dense overlaps show complexity and resilience. So the scribble-like texture kind of brings in a sense of spontaneousness almost like a drawing come to life, if that makes sense. But yeah, and finally, judgment. Overall, I feel like this piece was pretty successful. I mean, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I feel like you can tell that it's a turtle. And it captures that form in a kind of a stylized, expressive way. It shows how simple materials can be used to explore deeper ideas. If I were to kind of change it or revise it, I might strengthen certain areas with maybe thicker wire or kind of add more detail into the shell for more contrast. And I would even kind of spend a little more time tightening up the head of the turtle and kind of making things look a little bit more defined, and overall just adding a little bit more detail with the smaller parts in the sculpture itself. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how it communicates both structure and emotion with just a single material, and I'm really proud of myself. I didn't end up cutting any wire. This is all one wire connected, and I just created this sculpture without any cutting, just wrapping and bending. So I'm happy with it.